Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the new Colossal quest for Yomi, the Dark Colossal quest. And this was a toughie. This took me, I didn't get any clears the first day, and then the second day, the absolute last time, the last minute before the event ended, I finally got the clear, so. That's why there was no video yesterday, so forgive me for that. But anyway, the gimmicks here, the main gimmicks are gravity barriers, and then there's some damage walls, as we can see. And then there are lots of anti-bounce guys and anti-pierce guys. And then there's a new gimmick here, which are these panels. And if you step on these panels, then you will switch from pierce to bounce or back. So yeah, we need to really kind of keep an eye on the path of our characters, and then what kind of little guys they will hit, and then also how many panels they will step on. So it takes a little bit of thought before you do every shot. But in general, and then this is not just my impression, but impressions from JP players, the more Pierce characters you play with, the easier the mission seems to be. So I kind of did that. I used 3 Pierce characters and then 1 bounce. And then I should say on this second stage here, all of the anti-bounce guys and anti-pierce guys will revive each other every turn, except for the one at the top and the one at the bottom. So if we take them down, they will not be revived, so our first priority should be to take them down first. Okay, so there goes that top one, and the bottom one we got on a previous turn, so it is not going to be revived. And then to talk about the team that I'm using real quick, first I'm using Uriel, the evolution form of the transcendent form. And she's a Pierce with both no gravity barrier, no damage wall, and no gauge. So yeah, she covers both of the gimmicks, and she has a decently strong bump combo. There are a lot of laser barriers here, but her energy circle can do good damage. And then she has a command strike shot, which is pretty powerful. Next I'm using Nibirengen. She's another Pierce with no damage wall, no gravity barrier, so she'll be pretty mobile, just like Uriel. She has a homing bump combo, but it's not going to really be a factor in this mission. None of these bump combos are strong enough to take down any of these little guys. And then she has a strike shot, which delays hit targets for 3 turns, and that's pretty good for this mission. Third character I'm using is Alibaba, the evolution form, I believe. And he is a Pierce with no gravity barrier, and he has Demon's Bane, I think it is. And that works on the boss, so that's why I'm using him. And then he also has a Meteor Strike Shot, and then the Slayer will go into that, so that's good damage. And I was considering using Hades, the new transcendent form of Hades. He's another Pierce with no gravity barrier, but he has Samurai Slayer, and that works on the 2 Muramasas that we saw on the screen just now, but I thought it was more important to get a Slayer that would work on the boss, so that's why I went with Alibaba instead. Okay, and then finally, maybe my MVP is Mikhail Transcendent. She is a bounce with both no gravity barrier and no damage wall. Again, the bump combo, not really a factor, but her strike shot, she becomes a Pierce, which, as I said earlier, is maybe preferable. And then it also upgrades items on the screen. And that really saved my bacon during this mission, was upgrading hearts so that I could restore more HP, or else create a heart on screen if there were not any. And yeah, I really feel like the reason why I beat the mission on this run was because my heart luck was good. I really needed it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm trying to get under these 4 Punis so that I can take them all out in the same turn. Otherwise, they will all revive each other. If I do it with a Pierce type, it's better to go from the left. Take down those 2 Punis, hit the sling style change panel, hit the anti-pierce guy, and then change back and then hit the anti-bounce guy and take them all out in one turn. So that went pretty smoothly. And then here, this is the first mini-boss stage. And then on here, the top anti-pierce guy and the bottom anti-pierce guy, these guys will not revive, so we want to get rid of them first. And then I think part of the reason why I was not... oh, here's a Mikhail taking advantage of her being a bounce sling style. So yeah, I got stuck in between the block and the boss there, so that was good. But yeah, I think part of the reason why I was not clearing it all of the other times I was playing this stage was because I was trying to focus too much on taking down all of the punies and not focusing enough on doing damage to the boss. You really have to try to do both at the same time. And then if your HP is high enough and you can withstand an attack from the punies, then it might be just worth going after the boss to do good damage. And then with my team, especially with Alibaba, since he has the Slayer for the boss. So yeah, name of the game is to keep my HP up as high as possible, and then when I can swing it, then do damage to the boss. But yeah, when we leave the punies out, they will hit us with homing shots, and so yeah, really take us down. There's not a whole lot of attacks from the mini-boss or the boss itself. But it does have a fairly strong attack in the, I guess that highlighted one down there. Alright, we're not going to see it this turn, because we'll take down the boss. But yeah, once we take down the mini-boss, all the little guys run away, so that's a good reason to kind of go straight for the boss and do a lot of damage, so that you can just clear the stage. Okay, so again, we see the Muramasa there. It will shoot out a damage wall every turn. I have 3 guys that also have null damage wall, but just to be on the safe side, it's good to take them down pretty quickly. Okay, but same deal here. Take down the punies when we have a good shot, and then if we have a lot of hit points left over, and if our positioning is good, then we can go ahead and do damage to the boss. Okay, so that highlighted one attack comes out, and he shoots down some markers, and then whatever is inside those markers will take a, kind of an explosion attack. And then in the later stages, that can be pretty damaging. So it's good to know where those markers will appear before the attack comes out, so that you can position so that they won't get you. Alright, I'm contemplating using Uriel's strike shot. That will, it's a command strike shot, so it'll move around all the other little guys. It'll also raise her speed and attack, so I could have used that just to raise her speed and attack. But I decided not to use it. One other thing about using a strike shot is that you will become immune to the sling style panels. So that's something to keep in mind as you are using those. Alright, so there's the markers coming down again. Yay! Big damage to us, but thankfully we had the heart come out. Okay. Big damage again, but let's use Mikhail's strike shot, and then we will upgrade the heart, become a pierce, and then do some pretty good damage as well. The multiplier for Mikhail's second tier strike shot is pretty good on her attack and speed, so it can be used for that reason as well. Okay, so Nibirengen here, she's in bad position. She's going to be within the areas set down by the markers. So I'm going to use Uriel's strike shot and hopefully move people out of that area, and then also do some damage to the boss. And I think this worked. Let's see if... No, okay. So the area was larger than I expected. And Alibaba and Nibirengen were caught. Damage wasn't too bad though, so we'll live to fight another day. Okay, and again, Alibaba is the main damage source, so we'll just do a direct attack with him. And here we are at the boss. Okay, same idea as before. If we did have a character in the upper right-hand corner, we could do a match shot or something, but I didn't think about that. But if you were using somebody like Chio, which has a wall-bound strike shot, you might be able to one-punch the boss there. I can't remember if I've ever seen that before, but could be possible. Alrighty. But again, first order of business is to take down the Muramasa, and then and I think that top anti-pierce guy is a guy that does not revive, so we'll want to get rid of him. Okay, we'll use Nibirengen's delay strike shot just to give us a little breathing room. Okay, with Alibaba we'll change into a bounce and then do some damage to the boss there. Very good. Okay, HP is looking low. I'm going to grab one of the medium hearts just so that I can live until the golden heart comes out. Okay, and then with Uriel, we'll grab the golden heart, we'll change to a bounce and hit the anti-pierce guy. Change back to a pierce, and then take out some other guys. Okay, so here comes the marker attack again. And it looks like neither of my characters were inside the area, so I didn't take damage, so that was very good. Okay, here again I'm going to go for direct damage on the boss. That's pretty good. Oh, that was lucky. And the meteor took down the Muramasa, so that was perfect. Okay, and perfect. We'll pick up the heart and we'll do some damage to the boss and move on.
So, you defeated my minions.
Okay, second of 3 boss stages. And yeah, same as before, but this time there's no Muramasa, so that's a little bit easier for that. And then also there are a couple of blocks next to the boss. One above and then one to the right. It's in between the anti-bounce guy and the boss, so we want to keep that in mind. Okay, I'll do a left to right with Uriel, move down a little bit to take down the little guys and also improve her positioning. Okay, decent positioning with Nibirengen as well. Alibaba was caught in the marker area though, so he took that explosion damage. Okay, that was a nice lucky bounce there. Okay, so here I'm going to use Mikhail's strike shot again, and I'm going to kind of stick to the bottom of the screen. It'll upgrade the heart there on the right, but I will not pick it up. I can save that for later, and then also do some damage to the boss. Okay, and I have nobody in the area where the markers will come out, so that's pretty good positioning right now. So we'll just do some damage to the boss. Alrighty, and then that heart should turn golden. I would like to pick that up soon. But we did get a little heart, so I could maybe pick that up and then hope to live until Alibaba gets a chance to pick that up. Okay, that is fine. Alright, so this turn, ideally, I would like to take down the boss, but also grab the gold heart. So I'm kind of thinking about what to do here. Alright, we're just going to do a crazy angle and just hope for the best. Alright. Okay, last stage. And then here we have two of a Muramasa, so we'll definitely want to take down both of those. Okay, halfway there. But yeah, with this team that I'm using, I don't need to worry too much about the damage walls. And yes, I did get a couple hits in on the weak point, so I was able to generate that gold heart. Okay, we'll just do a left to right, get some damage in on the boss. Very good. And then let's see where the marker attack is this time. Yeah, lower left corner. Okay, and then boss revives the Muramasas. We'll want to take them down. And then let's use Alibaba's meteor strike shot, and then try to hit as many guys as we can. Okay, that is just about everybody. And very good damage on the boss. Again, the Slayer goes into that meteor damage. Okay, HP's looking pretty good. Whoops, grab that heart. So now we can just concentrate on doing damage to the boss. And then Uriel is in a bad position. She might be hit by the marker, so we'll try to move her out of there. Okay, let's see if she's hit. No, very good. Okay, we'll just keep on keeping on. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about the Muramasas anymore. We'll just do damage to the boss. Okay, and then finally we will use the block and then do concentrated damage on the boss. And that'll do it. Alright, so that was Yomi. Took me 2 days, but I was able to clear it. And then Yomi will be back later this week, so it's not too long of a wait for those who are not able to get through it. And yeah, pretty strong character. I would love a max luck of it, but based on how much trouble I had with this event the first time, I don't know how possible that will be in the future, but we'll see. And there he is. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.